on one hand, Tony for the government says, and look, Tony's only making the government's case, but he says, I mean, nothing to see here, no constitutional change, and then in the next breath, but Northern Ireland is now subject to EU law, the EU courts, the Act of Union, which is the union, has been disapplied. But not to worry, there's been no constitutional change. I mean, it's the dishonesty. Or if
Yeah.
at least if the government were honest, intellectually honest, and said, "Do you know what? We have altered Northern Ireland's place in the union." I can live with honesty, but it's the intellectual somersaults, the deceit, and the lies to try and fool people.
And are you old enough to remember Monty Python's Dead Parrot? Did you ever see that sketch?
No.
Well, you have to see it. The shop, a man bought a parrot from an animal shop, a pet shop. He took it away. He brought it back. He says, "This parrot's dead." He says, "No, it's not. It's sleeping."
I wish to complain about this parrot, what I purchased not half an hour ago from this very boutique.
Oh yes, the Norwegian blue. What's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it, my lad. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, it's resting. Look.
Look, my lad, I know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
No, that's not dead. It's resting.
Resting?
Yeah, resting. Remarkable bird, the Norwegian blue, innit? Beautiful plumage.
The plumage don't enter into it. It's stone dead.
No, it's resting.
Act of the Union has been changed. No, it's not. It's disapplied. You know,
but it's the same thing. So for the present purposes, the Act of Union doesn't apply, and we might reapply it sometime in the future. But what's the difference between that and completely repealing it now? Because Parliament could always bring it back in the future. I mean,
so at best, we've been temporarily deprived from our rights. Because remember, the Act of the Union is the basis of our rights as United Kingdom citizens. Now, that's something you and I'll come back and talk about, Jamie, because that's a big subject. That is a huge subject. This is now about rights. This is now about human rights. This is now about, and I'm going to take you back to 1969. This is about civil rights. This is what this is about. This is a full circle. This is a complete change in the circumstances. And unionism isn't going to be found wanting, providing that we do the right thing and we do consolidate that consistent message. And I would like to take that up again with you and others. Again, we'll maybe invite Ben Habib and Jim Allister, who's a legal mind, on this stream to talk about how much this affects United Kingdom rights.